Behold, a view for the evening. Behold.
I'll charge the other phone if it ain't plugged in. Jim Beam. What time is it? 5:30? Not quite ready to start getting elevated and faded just yet, but we're fast approaching. A little self-medication time. Let's see what town I'm in real quick, too. Sticker. What up, Cali Sue? I just left California. I had a good time out there. Y'all look too fucking cool. But I had to leave California quick. Because, like, man, y'all are aggressive. Y'all be hitting on motherfuckers like crazy. I don't know, whatever I'm selling, you guys were buying out there. I sell you what? Fuck am I? Bingin'. Binion. Bingin. Bingin. Binion. Washington. Boop. Here we is. What up, Spitter? Beautiful, right, Monkey? Ain't bad at all. Oh, happy Sunday, homie. I'm gonna call you Control. So I don't get in trouble here on the Tiki Talks. I used to say that word all the time, and then they took it away from me. Oh, hi, Hitch. Chickasaw with the goddamn Buckley's Beer Fund. Oh, hi, Marie. Another beautiful view to fucking call it a night at, man. Look at this shit. I just keep calling you Tabby. How far my ride take me? I don't know, about 30, 40 miles. That's fine with me. I don't mind it. Fucking beautiful here, huh? Yeah, I'm in the yard now. They definitely work some lumber, but I'd be surprised if I can grab something if they're gonna work it while I'm here. There's one lumber yard, which is really cool. I got some photos of it in video. They have to water the lumber down to make sure it doesn't overheat and friction doesn't cause a fire, especially up here, man. You can see fire damage right in front of you on that mountain, right in front of you to the right. Well, kind of in the middle for you guys. It's fire damage right there from probably 8 years ago, 7 years ago. Just a little bit here, but going back to where I was out in Skamania. What's the town I was just in, guys? What town did I just leave today? Started with the S. Stevenson, that whole area, there's like a 30-mile stretch. 6 years ago, the whole thing burned down. What's up, Token? How you living, baby? You want to check some shit out? Yeah, Stevenson. All right, here, check a few fucking things out with you. First thing I want you to check out is this beautiful fucking tag here, dude. This, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Beautiful. The other thing I want you to see is this greaser for the tracks here. They just painted the fucker too. Check it out. You can see the galvanized paint. So galvanized is like a metallic paint that is waterproof. But they just painted this. It's still on the rocks. So this is the greaser here. You know, clearly it's going up incline and decline the whole way. Once it gets past this point, right? Going up in the mountains and hills over there. So they got to grease the tracks. It's kind of the opposite. The engines will all have a sander on the front. They'll have these two tubes that put sand on the tracks to give it more traction for uphill and downhill. Test, in case it's not moving, or if it's really wet or icy out. But this is the opposite. This is a greaser. So this, as this train goes by, it hits these pistons on the side here, I think. Maybe it's just the weight of it. and it greases the wheels as they go by. It'll grease all the wheels up, so we have to worry as much about friction. Taking a lot of turns and doing incline and decline. You see the grease all the way to the track, stopping right about there, right about here, which is interesting because the way this is set up, it means if they're coming this way, there's no grease coming up. See, there's no grease on the track at all. As soon as it hits here, grease all the way up to a clear line right there, right? But from here, it stops right here. This is where the grease comes out. Boom, right here. Nothing the whole way. Fucking cool, right? And again, look how fucking shiny this thing is. Looks like Bender from Futurama. This other thing that on here. Oh, they got a greaser on the other side for the other side. That's what that is, okay. So that one hits the going that way. That makes sense. Now, in bigger cities, this would be like a big old tower, but since here in Bingen and Cooks, it's a smaller town, like literally one gas station. This is where they do all their fire training, right? How to break in a door, how airflow works, and all this firewood is probably how they set the fires in there to train the firemen. You got how to do the Jaws of Life over here. Another crash car behind that one. You can barely see it through the tree line. I always find these little buildings interesting. What if it starts raining out tonight? It's home for the night. Ooh, I'm a little exposed on this side. I'm gonna back it up. Back to where I was. I don't want anyone making any phone calls. But yeah, here's the gorge. Gorge all the way down. That's heading towards Oregon, Portland. That is Oregon right there. It's not for another, like, I think another 60 miles. The Columbia River hooks north. And then it's no longer the divider between Oregon and Washington. Don't quote me on that. I'm still learning as I go. But yeah, the river, Columbia River is right back there. That's all Oregon. This is all Washington here. But I decided to be a well-behaved hobo. I did not get any beer. No beer today. So I'm awarding myself with some very, very fucking top of the bottom shelf Boybin. My buddy Jimmy makes this. Little Jimmy Beam. Look, don't talk to Buckley. He's on punishment. The dude hasn't gotten me a single piece. Single piece since I've been on the road. Not a single wingman situation from that damn bucket. That's fucking beautiful though, right? You know Jimmy? Hell yeah. Every 20,000 likes, I'll eat a gummy. Every 30,000, I'll take a shoot. I'll take a shot. But Buckley do not get me any pieces of rear end, you know what I mean? Permethrin takes off of me. Sometimes I get them. Not often. Yeah, Buckley's in punishment. Accoutrements ready. Yeah, I like these ones too because like they're melted. Oh no. I was about to say how much I like these. Oh no, they're all individually wrapped and individually melted. Oh, what a Greek tragedy. You're the man. Look at the Greek tragedy this is. It looks like a goddamn Tide Pod now. Oh man. Means the other one's gotta be melted too. It ain't even that hot out. God damn it. Oh well. Still gonna eat them. Houdini, what are you doing? You're costing people in the chat money. They could have won the Cash App tag contest or whatever the fuck. You're not together today? Look, it ain't my fucking fault that this thing decided to melt. I was just about to be like, oh, they're individually wrapped. There was little cubes in here, little cubey cubes inside of here. Now it's just mush. I'll be eating them up. Oh. Right? Fucking blocking blessings out here. Sure there was. just went and got a whole bag of these fucking things for only $10, which is nice. When I was in Stevenson, I hit the Magic Cabbage store. Got me a little electric puffer guy and a bag of gummies. Magic Cabbage gummies. Hey, Marshall with the follow, thank you. Well, we got some shit done today, man, I swear. You know? Went live. Once my phones were finally charged up, and went live and walked right across the whole town of Stevenson. Got up to the outskirts, stuck my thumb out. I'd say about an hour, and got a ride out. Ended up here in Bingen, what the fuck this place is called. I'll hitchhike again tomorrow. Hoping to be in a cheap motel by tomorrow night, but Tuesday is just as good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna lick it right out the bag. If it is dog intended. Yeah, it's the Columbia River right ahead of you, right at the bottom of that mountain in front of you. But behind the tree lines in the mid-ground there, and the bottom of the mountain in the background towards us is the Columbia River. We got to see a lot of that when I was up in Stevenson. A little far away from it now, but there's really nowhere near the river to really chill out and not be like by a road or on private property. So I'm on railroad property. I think that's Pikes Peak. Yeah, the one in the middle there. I think so. Queen Diva. Heat them back up. All right, let me shove a bunch of these between my fucking thunder thighs, baby. It's just mush. It's just mush now. This one's not too bad. It's no longer a cube. It's flattened out, but it's still got a square-like shape. Fucking Tide Pod. Yeah, that's the joke, Morning Sun. I was up in Colorado Springs, and there was some locals in the chat, and I aimed the phone at a peak. I go, is that Pikes Peak? And everyone's like, yep. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I moved the phone about 300 miles down the mountain range, about 45 degrees. And I go, wait, isn't that Pikes Peak right there? Yeah. I mean, motherfuckers, pick one. Pick one. They both can't be Pikes Peak. You know? So that's been the running joke ever since. Anytime there's any kind of mountain anywhere in the frame, it is Pikes Peak. Colorado. Yeah, Colorado Springs. Really? They weren't spicy peppers, though. Those are just regular bell peppers I gave you. That's how you found me, Tilly? Rewatching a beautiful sunset while yelling about Pikes Peak. You gotta figure it out. They all can't be Pikes Peak. What the fuck? The Peak of Pikes. Oh yeah, out here boofing peppers. Does anyone here in this chat right now not know what boofing is? Raise your hands, folks. Does anyone in the chat not know what boofing is? No judgment. I'll explain it to you. Don't worry. Let's do a poll. In case people are shy. Do a poll. Do a sad face if you don't know what boofing is. Happy face if you know what boofing is. Happy face if you know what boofing is. Sad face if you don't know what boofing is. All right, we got a couple people. All right, we got a lot of people. Oh, you guys don't know what boofing is? Oh, allow me to enlighten you. Boofing. You know how eating works. Let's go through how eating works first, and then I'll explain boofing to you, because it's kind of related, you know. But eating, right? You put food, some kind of organic matter into your hole inside your mouth. Then you have some exposed bone that'll, clamp down on it, chomp down on it, and while your mouth will shoot diluted acid onto the food from your mouth. It doesn't burn your mouth though, just the food, right? Just mushes it up. And then a series of muscles contract and expand your throat down your esophagus and goes into a pit of acid that sits in your body. It's just there all the time. Fucking crazy, right? And then that'll break, that acid won't burn your belly, but it burns the food up. It'll break it down, then your body turns that into energy and nutrients. It's fucking insane, right? Now, the rest of the process I'll spare you because that's pretty gross. But boofing's when you shove food up your ass. Or anything for that, anything at all. Anything you shove up there, you're officially boofing it. So like, that's what boofing is. You're welcome. That'll be $5 each, you sons of bitches. Oh, waffle stomping? Oh, waffle stomping's a good one. That's when you take a shit in the shower, then you stomp it down the drain. Any more brain busters? Hey, Leslie with the follow. Welcome to Troy's TED Talk. No, see, that is what boofing is, yeah. I think it all started like back in the mid 2000s when people were taking the the female hygiene products, soaking them in like like vodka and then shoving them up their rear end and shit. I think that's where it started out. And then people were like, I can just put anything up there, Wait, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum, knock yourself out. Personally, I like the process, Not of boofing, that sounded wrong. I like the process of getting elevated and getting crunk. Shadow with the Venmo for the 30 seconds of your life back. Yeah, I got a ride today. Can we tap the fucking... I'm trying to catch a buzz. My dumb ass. I said I'm going to do every 20,000 likes, I'll do a gummy bear here. The Magic Cabbage gummy bear. Every 30,000, I'll take a shooter of some whiskey here. I got one person tapping once per minute. What the fuck's going on here? What do you guys... Your fucking thumbs broke? Where do babies come from? Funny story. The only one I'm for sure, 100% sure of where babies come from, my mom's box. I know that's a fact. That's where I came from. It's a familiar territory, Now we're getting some taps. Hell yeah. Oh, we're at 10,000? I thought we were at 900. I'm sorry for yelling at you guys. I got a little bit of schmutz on my phone. I thought we were at 900, and I was getting like one tap a minute. I'm like, guys, what the fuck is going on here? My bad, yo. I don't know your mom like that. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? She had a good time back in the day. You want to hear a story about my mother real quick? Mom, if you're in here, I'm sorry about this. My mom's a sweet, sweet fucking lady. I think I take after her in this way. Left to her own devices, she is peaceful and sweet. Fucked with, she is fucking maniacal. And she'll never feel... I'm not lit. I'm stone sober right now. That's the sad part. But she'll never feel bad about what she does in retaliation for something horrible done to her, right? I don't think I should tell this story. I don't think I should. All right, let's get into it. So, this isn't anything traumatic for me. Honestly, I found the whole thing funny at the end, But my stepdad would fucking whack my mom around, up until I was 21, and then I returned the favor, and that was the end of it. Never again, And all he did was he used to fucking haul off on her growing up, you know what I mean? And then when I was 21, he pushed her, and then I came home early from work, and he was there. I went by to visit my mom, make sure she was all right during all that shit. I fucking lit his ass up. He never did it again, right? So one time, he got carried away and he goes to jail for it, right? He gets locked up. He did like 6 months to a year, I think. And while he was gone, she immediately called up his best friend in the whole fucking world and fucking did the dirty. You know what I mean? They went at it for 3 fucking days. I don't know how the fuck she kept it from me and my brother. We're like out in the back playing in the pool and shit. We had no idea what was going on. We were young. And then she took that and she put that in her back pocket, and just waited for the right time. So 5 years later, 5 years go by. My dad starts drinking again, gets back into the shit, starts fucking around, right? Says some rank shit, fucking boom, cracks her in the mouth. I'm fucking front row for all this. I'm a young cat, right? He hits her. She smiles ear to ear and just let it out. I fucked Richie. And you just saw all of the tough guy persona my stepfather had just went immediately out of his body, the breath with it. Huh? What did you just say? I fucked Richie. When you went to jail that time for hitting me? Oh, yeah. I was there for 3 days with the kids. Yeah, they didn't know. But for 3 days, I let him rock my fucking world. All because you're being a piece of shit like you're doing now. And he had another friend named Rich at that point. Like, if you want, you can keep going. I'll give Rich a call while you're in jail. You know? And she lorded that over him for like, I don't know, a good another 5 years after that. Anytime he acted up, you know, to the point she had it down in hand signals and shit. It was fucking beautiful. She needed a W. You know, I know a lot of you thinking, what in the white trash Jerry Springer shit is this? I come from a long line of white trash, homie. This ain't nothing. You know? But yeah, she needed a fucking W after all the years, you know, and she fucking got it. And she held on to it and waited for the moment to be right. Hey, by the way, I banged your best friend. I'm still proud of her. You know, I'm still fucking proud of her. Good for her. I got a good relationship with my parents now. They got a good relationship with each other. But there was a lot of shit I wasn't okay with when I became an adult and was looking around. Mostly on my stepfather's side and shit, you know. But people grow, people change, you know. For sure, they're fucking old now. Fucking old as shit. But I've never been more proud of fucking my mother. You know? Like, goddamn, Ma, get it, kid. Get it. You had a great weekend. And you had the ultimate shit-talking kind after the fact. Yeah, go mom. Go mom. Yeah, they're still together. They're doing the same thing my grandparents did, where they kind of hate each other, but they love each other. You know? My mom just wakes up at like fucking 3 in the morning. My mother, just to get some time to herself. You know, old man doesn't get up to like 7, so she gets like 4 hours a day where she just does her own thing. Maria, what's up, homie? Dude, that fucking video you made was tight. The editing, I don't know, did you use a template? Be honest, I'm not going to judge. But if you did that by, like, manually, like, if you edited that up yourself, the color grading and all the transition shit, dude, fucking hats off to you. If you did it with a template, fucking still a great video. They tolerate, right? Yeah, I'm staying somewhere around here. I don't know. I gotta find a place with there's a tree facing east or a wall facing east, so that way I don't get the sun right in the morning. I can sleep till 8 if I can, you know. Use a template. Hey, at least you're honest. It's still a fucking banger video. Banger video. If I'm ever wherever you live in the country, don't dox yourself in the chat. I'm looking for more subjects to take photos and videos of. And I mean that. I'm not trying to hit on you. Yeah. I was in way too many bands working with way too many photographers that like use that as a way to be creepy. But I like your on-camera presence. So if I'm ever in the area, I want to hang out for a couple hours, shoot some shots and shit like that, and put a little video together of a song you like. What's the plan from now? Keep on hitching, baby. Hitchhike today. Got up to what the fuck I'm in? Bingen. You're looking at Oregon right there. The mountain is Oregon. The trees in front of you, that's Washington. In between, that's a river called the Columbia River. It's basically the border between Oregon and Washington, all the way from Portland, I don't know, about halfway, 3/4 through the state. Yeah, I've been on both coasts. And some of the southern coasts, too. Not too many, though. I didn't hit the coast in Texas at all, for some reason. Someday. Right, nice view. Oh shit! Okay, we're at 20,000. What was 20,000, guys? Was that a shot or a gummy? I don't know. You guys, dealer's choice. You guys pick. New Mexico. Hell yeah, homie. Hell yeah. I'll try to remember that. I'd love to work with you. Gummy was at 30. Oh, whoa. Both. Whoa. I'm getting mixed signals and bad ideas. All right, I'll do both. All right, so next one at 40. I'll do a shooter and a gummy. Cheers, folks. Boom. Another day hitchhiking down. Icy water. This is gonna be fun trying to tongue fuck this thing. I can get it all out of there. I was so excited to share with the class too. I was like, you'll never guess what I got. I got these little they're all melted. I gotta lick it out like fucking X. Oh, that probably sounded gross. They didn't want to get pregnant, so I'd lick it out after. Is that weird? Here's a problem, guys. Got a whole bunch of normal people coming through, which is awesome. You know? Awesome. Love new people. Keeps the platform going. But a lot of you fuckers are normal. And I can't let you sit here for more than like a day before you realize I'm batshit crazy. I say some rank shit for comedic effect. God damn it. Give me the goods. I'm gonna have the stickiest fucking finger after this. This was a terrible idea. I stuck my finger in there. Just fucking tried to take it out and it's immediately like stuck in there. It's so fucking melty. Yeah, they Troy-proofed my fucking green stuff. What the frick? What is my life? Oh shit, that's a cop that just drove by. No roof rack, tinted windows, government plate. Lick the bag. I feel like I'm doing blow again. Maybe lick the bag. All right, 18,000, 17,000 more taps. I did lick the bag. Flower dresses are gonna help me, gonna hurt. You know, I got calves for days. Give her the evidence. I'm in a legal state, man. This ain't Idaho yet. So worried about Idaho. Fuck. You know, like, unless I can get a train that goes right through it, or I get a hitchhike out of Washington that goes right through Idaho. Even then, I'm fucking playing with fire, dude. So I might just use up all I got here in Washington. Go Bob Marley for like 2 days, 3 days. Maybe we get one of them legal campgrounds. When was the last time we did that on here? Fucking New York State. Dude, it was so fun hitchhiking through fucking upstate New York. Like, those were some fucking memories, dude. It was raining out like a motherfucker the whole time, but I went on my first date out there in a long time. Out in, like, southern upstate New York. Not like up the Buffalo, Syracuse way, but like the southern part, all above Pennsylvania and shit. All Allegheny Forest. Fucking beautiful, dude. Went to a cheese festival out there. How fun can that be? A blast. A fucking blast. What I eat today? What did I have today? Protein shake. Protein shake, a protein bar, a banana, 2 coffees, another coffee, and then a gummy and some Jim Beam. You allow it? Hell yeah. Troy's burnt potato. Not just the one melted gummy. I don't like the way you motherfuckers are talking to me. Talking to your boy all wrong. Hey guys, I'm trying to catch a buzz. Can we get the taps up? So I can. Once we get the 40K, I'll take another. Once we get the 30K, I'll take another shooter. Yeah, Kansas is crazy because you got let's just see, get the clear skin. I don't know, man. I'm not even like fucking raisin, California raisin. How about 24K? Look, I need taps so I don't drink too fast. I'm tapping my tits off over here. Yeah, Big Tater's like, I already got one potato in here. Slow the fuck down. Look, you know, you can build 1,000 bridges and burn one potato. Are you known as a bridge builder? No, you're a potato burner. We're good for the taps as far as the shots. I got some gunk on my phone too. That wasn't smart. I got all this gummy in my hand down there. Worse. You can't see the taps. There we go. Okay, 27.7. We're almost there. Almost there. Who's it? I haven't seen anyone get tagged in like a year. Who's hoarding the its? Oh, Shadow's it? Alright. Wait, should I take a shot as cross back from Reynosa, Mexico? Alright. We'll take a shot for that. We're almost at 30. Let me at least get to 30 here. Get 300. I'll fucking join you guys. Get up there. I can pace myself. 30K taps. Thank you, guys. Good thing I don't have to manipulate you for it. Boop. Fuck. Spicy water, man. Spicy water. What's up, Lee? I don't know who the dog protection services are that was talking about Aussie. Thank you very much for that comment. I sat for a long time trying to figure out how to respond to it, and I'm like, pure shitpost response would be the way to go. But I do think people are looking at that like it's a shit-talking comment. That's usually my MO for videos like that. So, like, sorry if you get shit for it. Yeah, we get the 40K. I'll do another gummy. Probably take another shot, too. Spokane's as far north as I'm going, but I'm going to be going 14 to 82. 82 to Pasco, if I remember correctly the name. Tri-City. And then from there, I'm going to try to grab a train to Spokane or to Montana from there. And then I'll be up in the north for a while, doing north people things. Damn, y'all tapping quick. You're trying to get me drunk, huh? Need a nose boop. Boop! Boop, boop! In some countries, that'd be called assault, brother. How's the weather here? Dude, it's so cold. It's so cold. Aussie Protective Services. They made a video response to your comment. It's a valid question. Valid question. Yeah, I should be in Northwest Montana. Probably Whitefish. If I get lucky, I'll be able to cop a train to Whitefish. It'll be my first stop in Montana. Assault. You love girls? Girls love cooties, bro. My close where Steph and Clover is. Me and Steph legally can't be near each other because I ate her dog. She sold her dog to the meat market. She sold her dog to a Mexican meat market in Anderson, California by the pound. And then I got a pound of Aussie flesh, cooked it up and ate it. Now I got this damn Aussie Protection Service on my fucking back. Keep it the view after eating. Justice for Aussie. Those protective services are getting out of control now. Who was the first? Linda, you are standing in a minefield. Yeah, so I shoved that fucking dog, Aussie, shoved his head into a fucking meat grinder. You know? I didn't have to. I just wanted to be part of the process. I'm a hands-on content creator, you know? And I ate a pound of Aussie flesh. So, legally, on a federal FBI level, me and Steph can't be near each other. Ow, Houdini. Oh. How many of y'all are fucking? There's got to be at least a few of you fucking meeting up and putting the spurs to each other. Got awfully quiet in here all of a sudden. Whitefish about 20 minutes away. Whitefish is beautiful. Yeah, look at it up there. You really eat dog? Yeah, no, I didn't unalive the dog. You know what I mean? I just bought a pound of Aussie Border Collie round rump Border Collie meat and ate it. It was Steph that sold the dog to the meat market. You know, I am but a consumer. I ask all the time, no response. You and Houdini? Yeah. Well, who bet who over like a keg and tapped them? Which one was which? Oh shit, we hit 40K. I said 20K initially. You guys trying to get me drunk. Cheers, folks. Boop. Happy Sunday. Fuck. Oh, you switch hit? All right, baby. Dude. It's always something, EB. But bro, take the night off, man. You're constantly fucking chucking gifts. You know? Trying a new tactic with this fucking melted shit. Gregory, I still can't with you. Linda, you were standing in a literal minefield. No, when Steph's mod came through here, Trash Brown, that was a fucking fun one. You're being such a negative person. Why talk about fucking eating imaginary dog meat? Popping off on her was the funnest thing I've done in months. I travel for a living. You know what I mean? I do some really interesting shit for a living. Meet some really cool people, do some cool shit. See some cool scenery. That was the funnest I had in months. Shitting all over Trish Brown. Oh, I thought I had her blocked because she came in here coming at my mods and shit. Like almost a year ago. Coming here acting entitled. And then going sideways at my mods for setting boundaries that I've talked about. You know what I mean? Like they're fucking looking out for me. And she got all weird about it and all rude about it, so I sent her packing. But I must have just muted her. I thought I blocked her too. When she came stumbling out of her gabapentin fucking haze. Stumbled into my live. Who would I tap first out of all the mods? Marie. I got most of it. And not for the reason you would think. I just feel like there's a good chance Marie would stab me during. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of shit I'm all about. Like pure violence. Pure and utter violence. In the bedroom. Consensually, of course. My smashing order. Tone down the GABA. Look, if you are prescribed that shit, homie, like live your best life, right? It's basically a way to get drunk without drinking. Right? But if you need that for like anxiety or whatever, fuck yeah, bro. But dude, I've met way too many people out here that are just locked and loaded with that shit all day long. And they don't have it. They're mean motherfuckers. You might as well call them growlers instead of gabapentins. You know, just mean motherfuckers, bro. EB. T-Stalker. G-Motto, what's up, homie? But I've seen this phenomenon around the whole country, dude, where, like, old folks just fucking eat handfuls of gabapentins all day and just get all fucked up and have no idea which way's up. Yeah. And usually they come at you sideways about something or other. G-Motto, good to see you. T-Stalker with the 9,000 gifts. Good boy, you know what's good for you. Look, you guys got to stop with the good boy stuff. I like being called a good boy. It's not anything smexual. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really into that. Like, I like to be the one in charge if we're going to go down that route in a bedroom. But I just like being called a good boy the same way a dog enjoys it. Oh, shit, I am a good boy. Like, who's a good boy? Is it me? Is it me? Am I the good boy? I love that shit. I don't know why. It's not, like I said, it's not like a smexual thing. But I do really enjoy it. Oh, this shit will fuck you up. But yeah, if you're taking them responsibly, Dennis, I ain't fucking harping on you. If you're taking them irresponsibly, I'm not harping on you. But if you've noticed when, like, people come at me sideways, and I usually, I'll point at something, I'll be like, yo, you gotta lay off the gabbies. You know, like, hey, yo, your behavior is why, you know, your friends don't call you, or your kids don't talk to you anymore. Hey, comments like that's why your dad left and never came back. Usually I'm right. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. It's a pattern recognition thing. It's smelling on them a mile away. I'm usually pretty accurate. Watch next time we got a fucking hater in here. I fucking come at him sideways. I'll clock something pretty quick in the conversation, and they won't rebuke it. They won't rebuttal it. Met too many people, I guess. It's all green screen skydive. It's all green screen. Actually, it's a blue screen. Yeah, no, I gotta share this shit with you guys. Look how beautiful this is, you know? Breathtaking. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. It's like 86 today. You know? Yeah, Dennis, like I said, if you're using it responsibly, good for you. If you're not using it responsibly, good for you. I don't give a fuck. I'm over here drinking and popping gummies like they're going out of fucking style. You know? I'm just sick of people's grandmothers coming in here and being a rude asshole. You know, because they're all gabbied up or they just ran out. Oh, man, there's nothing worse than someone that takes fistfuls of gabbies every day and then runs out. Nasty motherfuckers. Nasty. Funny memes. What's up, homie? Yo, flippin' mama. In the mountains with a knife on my hip. Same background in your Windows 98. There'll have to be a green field here first. All green field here. How do we like? I really like the sign bit today. I've never done that one before. I just thought of it while I was there because I've done the sign upside down by accident before, and I'm like, whoopsies. You know, that's not intentional. It just fucking end up holding it backwards like a moron. EB, appreciate you, homie. But doing it on purpose today was fucking fun. You know, we haven't done a gaslighting live in a while. I think's the point I'm getting at. We haven't done any gaslighting in a minute. We're overdue. Oh no, it's fucking beautiful here, dude. Fucking beautiful. Loving life. That was fun. You liked it? Okay. Oh man. I'm already getting elevated. Hell yeah. Gaslight me hard up. Well, yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of hitchhiking in front of the camera, so like the knife thing hasn't come up too much. But also, like we're getting regular reviews on the hitchhiking lives. Like, if I'm on camera, we get up to like 150, 170, 140, 170. If I'm off camera like now, you're rocking like 115, 130. If I'm hitchhiking, it's the same as if I'm on camera now, and I'm like, this is awesome. You know, like I don't really miss those like high-paced lives and shit. You get the average amount of, every hour I usually get 5 to 10 new followers, no matter what I'm doing on live. No, we got to get to 50K first. That's the rules, brother. Get to tapping, Houdini. I always like checking my mods tabs because they don't tap. Houdini's giving one like. Houdini's sitting here telling you all to tap the screen. Is tap the screen one motherfucking time. I guarantee it wasn't with a finger or a phalange. One of the best frames. Yeah, if you guys want, man, you can screenshot this shit for your background. You can clear display. It should take the sticker off too. Let me know if it doesn't. Well, yeah, you can clear display. Don't know what you're tapping with. We hit 50K, but I want to watch the train first. Is everything off except the name? Hell yeah. Yo, Jennifer Caldera. Caldera? What's your name? Calderia, right? Am I saying that right? Either way, think of it with a heart, man. The train going backwards? What the fuck? Let's go. Come on, train. That was it? Hell yeah, Calderia. Is this working? water to hop a train right now? Yeah, I got a half gal. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh fuck, it's Amtrak. Fuck. They can't see me, man. They'll call my ass in. How you doing, guys? I'm just hanging out in this bush. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Just hanging out, sitting in the shade. Yeah, look at this beautiful hill up here. Ain't that a breathtaking hill? That is a beautiful, look at that nice, beautiful hill right there. That's the leeward side of the mountain. That's why it's all dry and the vegetation is more sparse. Called the leeward side. On the other side, it's all, like, on the other side of this mountain, it's all green and trees. I guarantee it. You can see right where the apex is right there on the ridge line, right? But over here, look through the trees. See how green that shit is? That's the windward side of the mountain. So whenever it rains out, that's getting all the wind. So the northern side seems to get more wind and all that. Which, that'll make it the south side, right? Is this, what the fuck is this Amtrak doing, bro? I don't have all day here. Hiding in this bush, talking about fucking mountains. Mountains, fun fact, known about, they're made of rocks. I don't know if you knew that. Different kinds, big ones, small ones. Oh my God, Amtrak, hurry the fuck up. I'm trying to do illegal stuff here, brother. Oh. You suck at hiding? No way. Look at this guy. Can't tell where I look. Look. Where am I? Alright, the tree's a paid actor. It just shoved the branch down my fucking throat. Alright, tree. Consent's important here, brother. Oh, hi, Jen's ghost. Do you guys remember when Jen was alive? They asked me earlier, they said, hey, what moderator would you bang? And it was like, oh, you didn't say Houdini? Well, I ain't trying to catch that twice. Are you kidding me? Houdini ain't making love to me. You know what I mean? Houdini's just gonna fucking put the spurs to me and then go to bed after. Alright, fucking Amtrak moving in here. It'll honk before it starts moving. Freeze, you're under arrest. This is a strawberry. It'll honk. Let's get up and move. Hide in the fucking bush. The only thing I hide in is closets. Tell you what. We did hit 50,000 though. So cheers. That's what she said. Cheers. I need 8 more gummies though. Look how fucked up. I got caught getting on a train. Yeah, I got caught in Roseville and 2 other times. Not often. Usually I'm by myself and I'm pretty slick about it, you know. A chubby thief of the night. If you're doing this long enough, you're gonna get caught no matter what. You gotta hope you don't catch that felony charge. Have I found something cool in my travels? All of you! Corniest answer in the world. You guys! Right? Fucking beautiful ass dog. B-E-A beautiful. AI summary says, playing a hitchhiking game in the mountains. The fuck is a hitchhiking game? Are they too strong? Tell me where they are so I know where not to go. I don't really have a favorite state. I like everywhere I go. I used to answer that question all the time, really. I was just listing off the last state I was in. Really? Isn't it about the dogs we ate along the way? I think so. With the Buckley's Beer Fund. Yo, flippin' mama. Priya with the heart meat. What's our heart meat look like now? Has it still got the coffee and all that? Green cheers. Green cheers. Yeah, the State of Delusion. It's a pretty good one, too. One of my big faves. It's so nice to be out of the fucking cities, though, dude. Like, I can just sleep at night. I'm not gonna worry about anyone rolling up on me or stealing my shit while I'm sleeping, you know? I tell you, it's really hard to get a deep, like, going to that REM sleep whenever I'm fucking... in a major city or in a city, period. It's rare, Wesley, but you can catch a felony charge. Someone corrected me, and a homie hit me up that works the trains. It's like interruption of interstate interchange or something like that. Yeah, that too, Elizabeth. Something primal about being in places like this, right? Just like, I think back to like the people that pioneered here, or the indigenous folks that lived here long before we stole this shit. Oh, they didn't hug. I'm just gonna sit here. Screw an Amtrak. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot for the Lois and Clark trails and stuff. Oh, there's a motorcycle this way. There's the train making noise, okay. With the Buckley's Beer Fund. Should be one more honk. Just the one, huh? Nah, I'm done with that whole hiding thing. Who muted Faywitch? Get low. Nah. Fuck him. Sit real still. Should have mooned them. Let's figure that. A lot of train hoppers do that. I don't like mooning people. I think it's kind of too close to, being too weird. But a lot of train hoppers moon the Amtraks. Yeah, it's an Amtrak. There's only 3 cars on that one. Three passenger cars and a baggage car, if I saw correctly. Oh. 60,000. 60,000. Cheers, folks. Boop. I wonder how much an Amtrak would cost from here. I'm not taking one. I'm curious. Let's find out. I have not taken an Amtrak, I think, in 3 years. I still have the app on my phone. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, I'm doing. Book. We are in Bingen. Bingen. And how much did Pascal where I'm going? Let's see. Today the train just left. Pasco would cost me $19. Instead, I'm going to spend $50 trying to get out of here to some supplies. Spokane. Cannot get to Spokane. I wonder where this train line goes then. No connection to Spokane. Oh, dropped my hat. Let's see, but they got these barges on the river. They move all junk steel and stuff. Right there. See them floating there? Other things you see moving out, the cars on the interstate on the other side of the river here. Pasco, where I'm trying to go, Chickasaw. I'm gonna stick my thumb out tomorrow. I'm hoping to be in a cheap motel by tomorrow night. For no reason, just to be lazy. Fucking chill out. But charge up and all that. Wash my butt. We'll see what happens. Here in Pasco, Florida? Really? I've never been there. You should take the bus. We had this delightful human in the Discord. And they're like, I forget where I was, but like, where you're at's dangerous. You should take a Greyhound. And then one of the mods jump in. They're like, yeah, he doesn't really do the Greyhounds and stuff. It's not how he travels. It's not the content he does, you know. But he's in danger. He should take a Greyhound. So I jump in there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't take Greyhounds. I hitchhike and hop trains, you know. I only take Greyhounds on rare occasion. This isn't one of them. Oh, okay, yeah, I hear you, but you should probably take a Greyhound. Yeah, this is not what I do. I have no interest in that, you know. 3 more fucking times, no matter what anyone said, she's like, yeah, but you should probably take a Greyhound. Houdini lost his shit. Muted her for like 24 hours in the Discord. We haven't seen her back. She's sorely missed. I only eat Greyhounds. Facts. I love tarot cards. Me too, brother. Me too. Yeah, so the same thing with like your thing with art is the same thing I do with photography and making videos. Like, everyone tells you should do it in a way that looks like everybody else doing it. You know, whatever the current style is or the current trends, and just do that. I'm like, no, I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to do my own thing. You know, I like learning. I love learning about shit, especially because of photography, videography, and editing. But I don't want to look like everybody else. What the fuck? You know? You do you, boo. Fucking facts. What up, Chevy? How you living? Yeah, I don't know why you make your stuff look like it's yours and unique. It just makes it look like everyone else's. I do hitch. I do. I think it's always been like that, Sherry. But now we can communicate in the blink of an eye. You know. I don't mind. I love the think tank that's social media. I just don't like entitled people that tell me what to think, what to feel, or how to behave. Like, I didn't leave society to live on the fringes of society to have 150,000 bosses tell me what to think, feel, what to listen to, how to dress. You know? Fuck that. Guy that picked me up was really cool. He was a river guide out here for like 30 years, and he got injured, so he's basically retired now, just flipping properties and shit. But he had a conundrum. Like, there was this older lady he bought a cabin from, but she still lives on the property, and she asked him for $100 to go clean a refrigerator out, and he went and took a look at it, and it's like, like 2 months worth of rancid meat just leaking out, all over the place, outside of the fridge leaking out kind of thing, and like inside the fridge even worse. What's up, Carmen? Beautiful scenery, right? But it's a biohazard at this point. I can't take care of that without a goddamn hazmat suit. Like, that's the first thing I was thinking. You need a hazmat suit. But his conundrum is, like, does he call, like, social services and have them kind of take a peek at what's going on? Or does he, like, ignore it? Because, like, she can't afford to have a team come remove that. And he ain't doing it because he's not properly equipped and she ain't paying him enough for it. But, like, the neighbors are in jeopardy. You know what I mean? Like, you got fucking flies eating that stuff and then going and landing on your stuff. Like, there's a cross-contamination potential there. Probably small, but still non-existent. Still not non-existent, I guess. There's a double negative. Still existent. So, he asked me my input. Then he goes into a store with a Dollar General for like 20 minutes, and I'm just having a think and a puff. He came back out. I'm like, honestly, what I would do in that situation is nothing. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't call anybody. I just hope it worked out, I just wouldn't have any involvement in it. But that's me. I think the way he was talking, I'm like, you should probably call someone. I think you're going to feel extremely guilty if anything happens to anybody and you didn't do anything to help prevent it. You got to be able to sleep at night. So I exchanged numbers with him. Told him to update me. They let me know how it plays out when we decide. So I'll let you guys know when I find out. Damn it, pretty out here. Yeah, I'm assuming something's up with the fridge. If it didn't keep the meat cool. A month and a half is not 2 months isn't a lot of time to meat go like rancid, get drippy and shit. You know what I mean? Like that sounds to me like it's a fridge that ain't working. What a view, right? Is this real? Nah, green screen. I couldn't find it said it didn't have a route. Maybe I had to check the next day or something. There's one of them fancy green screens, 3-dimensional green screen. Yeah, instead of spending $22 for an Amtrak, I was going to spend $75 on supplies and gear. Chippy meat. I miss my ex too. Oh, the blue of the sky, right? So this whole fucking thing is fucking beautiful. From bottom of the screen to top. Incognito mode. I don't know. I don't know the finer details Chica saw. With it leaking and dripping and stuff like that, what can you really do? No matter what, you're risking getting that shit on you. You gotta pay people a good amount of money to go play with rancid meat juice. I'll offer to help a motherfucker with anything to deal with. I didn't offer to help for that. I ain't fucking with all that either. Yeah, shit I gotta do. Doesn't involve getting fucking food poisoning, whatever, fuck. Hell yeah, Houdini, hell yeah. If you finish, you owe me $1. I'll go fix it for $20 of gas money. You're looking at a round Mount Hood. I don't know the exact name of that mountain. You know what I mean? We ain't homies like that. But Mount Hood's not far, just past that mountain, if I remember correctly. Well, I got work for you up in here in White Salmon, Washington. You'll flip it, mama. Mount Gentrified. so nervous. All our rich motherfuckers are playing in space now. It's like, oh man, it's the one thing, you know what I mean? Like, favorite thing to do at the end of the night, laying on my sleeping mat in my sleeping bag, looking up at the fucking stars, you know, and just thinking about life, you know. That's the time where I realize what's most important to me, which is not fucking fame or wealth, you know, at all. The best thinking's done right before I go to bed, looking at the stars. But these rich fuckers are all putting satellites in space and shit. It's like, fuck, man, they'll put themselves in space. It's like, how long away are we from, like, me laying down looking at the stars and it's like, drink Pepsi, shop at Home Depot. I feel like it's only a matter of time. No pics. Oh, all set. Hard pass. Don't send it. Don't send it. Better put some fucking pics in there. Oh, this is nice. Right, not a bad view. Alright, that's cool. Okay, so send away, Houdini. I'll even read the message. Send away. It's not bad right here. But there's a lot of high wind throughout the whole gorge. Usually you deal with a lot of wind. This is pretty tame, comparatively. I don't know, JB, because you can get me anywhere. I think it's beautiful. You know, like Washington, Oregon, California, fucking Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, Wyoming, Nebraska. You know, everywhere you put me, this is the whole way I came up here in reverse. Anywhere you put me, I'm going to find beauty, man. I shot a beautiful video within the same 30-foot square in a Motel 6 parking lot. You know what I mean? There's beauty everywhere. You just got to look at it. I don't even quite look for it. Oh, we hit 70K taps. You know what that means, folks. Getting white girl wasted. Cheers, folks. Bam. Queen Diva. Oh, time you paid your goddamn dues. You know, union dues are due on the goddamn 18th. Here we are in the 19th. Queen Diva, thank you. Priya with the tiki mask. That one reminds me of Crash Bandicoot so fucking hard. What's up, Banish? What you wearing, baby? Hey, you know, did your train that you grabbed, did it work in Pasco, Washington? There's a train yard up there. I'm going to go take a peek at it. There's one here, but it's just industry for a lumber yard. Probably send out and pick up once a fucking week. Saturday the 21st. God damn it, that's not the 18th neither. 3 roses every month on the 18th. I got a list. Oh, hell yeah, Sherry, have fun, man. Sounds fun. Lifetime long friend. Noted. Yeah, god damn it, Queen Diva. I'm only talking shit because you're not in a box. I don't think I'd piss you off, man. I think you let me know where to go and how to get there. But I know your weakness. You ain't typing all that. You'll say it. You know, and I'm the same way. I'm not going to type a whole bunch of shit. I'll say it, but I can't type it all. It takes forever. Yeah, I said end of July, early August. I'll be back in Boston to visit friends and family. It's not looking like that's going to be happening. You know? But, you know, it's just day 3 of me trying to get back after I did all my Portland stuff. Finished up in Portland. So, day 3, 2 hitchhikes, 2 rides. Waited for a train one of those days, no luck. So it's going. On the 18th, 3 roses every month. Otherwise, I quit. Mama, I'm coming home. Yeah, just get me next month. Oh, here comes Hitch. A little late there, brother. Avoid everything to Washington. I'm trying to hitch the train. Oh my God, Chickasaw. I fucking hate it here. You guys are the worst. Nope, 75,000 taps. You know what that means? You know what that means? Cheers, everybody. Boo boo. So you can tap it any day. Houdini doesn't have to be on the 6th. Keep sending those pictures to me. You made us the worst. You did this to us. I don't know. I don't remember ever waking up, jumping to the mod channel and be like, hey, can you do me a favor, guys? Yeah, what's that? Just fuck with me the entire day. You know? I don't remember ever saying that. But goddamn, it's funny. That's the worst part. You guys are fucking so good at it. Keep me giggling the whole time. That weird belly laugh I do every once in a while. Where it doesn't even sound like laughter anymore. The ha ha ha. My head tilts back like a goddamn fucking monster. Huh? Yeah, justice for Ozzy, man. Justice for Ozzy. So if you don't know what happened, I've been known to do some journalism on the road here and chase down stories. I chased down to where Steph and Clover, mainly Steph, sold Ozzy the dog. You ready for this? Sherry with the dinosaur, overpaying for your entertainment, thank you. So look, man. Anderson, California, I found where Steph sold the dog. Steph sold the dog to JC Meat Market in Anderson, California. Now, unfortunately, by the time I got there, the deed was done. The dog was already shred to bits. Shred to bits. So I got me about a pound of Aussie meat, cooked it up on TikTok Live, and ate it. And it was really good. You know, I will say Border Collie's an acquired taste. You better start off with a, good fucking blue nose pit or a blue healer. You know, those are very palatable meats. The rest of Aussie, well, some of them are on the side of that interstate, buried in a very shallow hole. About 8 inches down. Just look for the wet wipes on top. Yeah, she sold them to a meat market. No, it happened. Yeah, she sold them to a meat market, and then I bought a pound of Aussie meat, and I ate it. It was already pre-seasoned Pizza Hut. It was really good. Thinly sliced. Slow cooked it. Oh, scared to ask what the temperature is. It's probably about 80 degrees cooler than when you're at Cute Little Monster. We'll be sending a search party for him. Wagyu Aussie. Oh my God. It's probably like 70. No, I'd say about 80. My sunburn on my back's a little bit warm. So it's about 80 degrees here. You have a box? Chihuahuas taste good? I'll have to try it. Lingerie fried? No, nothing like California did me. Oh my God, that shit was brutal. Got through it. I always do. But oh my God. California's a wild place, dude. For like 2 reasons. One, like, you travel 100 miles in one direction, and all of a sudden, instead of fucking skiing, you're fucking surfing. Or you're in the desert now. Hey, you're in the desert. Or you're in a lush valley that's all green, but it's over fucking 100 degrees every day. You just never know what the fuck you're gonna get. But also, I've never been hit on more in my fucking life. Like, I get hit on, you know what I mean? It's always good for the confidence and the ego, the self-esteem. But, like, California, dude, it's relentless. Like, I found myself trying to rush out of California so I wouldn't catch a case of the relationships. You know? I don't know what the fuck I'm selling, but y'all are buying it in California, I tell you what. Like skiing in the back seat. Hell yeah, man. Some mighty small checking poles. What? Who got the Superfan box? Cameron got the Superfan. Okay, Elizabeth, you got the... Okay, you said the box thing earlier. I was like, what do you mean? Didn't even notice that in the screen. Elizabeth sent the Superfan box out. Cameron just became a Superfan. Congratulations, homie. Yeah, Cameron's been here for fucking years, dude. I'm glad you got it. Yeah, I'm glad you're the one that got it. You've been following me for a very respectful 1,000 days, dude. Yeah, congratulations, Cameron. I saw the first dinosaur. Was there two? I said thank you for the dinosaur, I'm pretty sure. But either way, Sherry, thank you for the dinosaur. That shit was beautiful. The animated GIFs that are so cute on here, you know? I might be a hobo. I might be a large human being, you know? But goddamn, do I like cute stuff? Cute stuff is cute as fuck, you know? I'm glad to end the live in the middle. I did that. Wow, getting close to 80,000 taps. Oh, Houdini, great minds think alike, brother. Wow, close to 80,000. Thank you, guys. Cheers. The first Superfan box we got on here, I didn't even notice it, you know. Then it's in the chat. I didn't quite understand what was going on. I was like, oh, congratulations. They have a fucking baby? What the fuck is going on here? You know, I didn't quite get it. Then I was in Palm Springs. Just got into California, hopped the fucking freight train. Did a motel live, super fans only, which I gotta do more of, dude. It's hard to do everything I do, but at the end of the live, someone sent a Superfan box. I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll see you guys later at the end of the fucking live. Fucking ended that shit, brother. Damn. Jesus Christ. So many notifications. What? We're at 78.7 thousand taps. Thank you guys so much. 78.7 thousand. We always take a shot here. Cheers. All right, we got to talk here. Jen, I don't know what family member is running Jen's account from beyond the grave, but, like, you can't be dropping baby dragons in this motherfucker. You know? What if Jen's resurrected? She's never going to financially recover from this. Jen with the baby dragon, thank you. I haven't said? What am I not saying? It's going to be a good night. Oh, it's the flavor of the night, booty hole. Still on the side of my face. It's the evil twin Jenny. Oh, where am I? Yeah. Am I lonely? Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. I look at lonely, the word lonely is a negative emotion, right? It's a negative emotion. I'm not lonely. I like being alone, you know? I love my own company. Which doing social media was like the dumbest shit I could have did. You know? I'm like, oh yeah, this is like talking to people one-on-one or two-on-one. I don't like mass groups of people. Well, let me go on TikTok and start a whole community with a Discord with over 1,000 people in it. You know what I mean? It's fucking cool as shit. But like kind of counterintuitive for the guy that wants to be alone all the time. But I stay meeting people, homie. Like I probably talked to 20 people today alone. You know, the person that picked me up, we chatted for like an hour during the ride, even a little bit after. Even came back to keep talking. You know what I mean? Like, before that, I was hanging out at the gas station for a bit, just drinking my coffee or whatever. And I talked to one housed homie out there in Stevenson. 3 people came up. Some dude handed me a beer. I said, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, he was so excited to come hand me a beer. I was like, yo, thanks, man. I could use that. Thanks. And then I ran over Gates, the unhoused homie that was on the other side of the building. You know, every day I'm meeting people. That's why I like the motels are probably the biggest, like, peace for me. There's no chance of a random encounter. Social, animal, anything like that. You know, it's just peaceful. You know, when that door clicks, no one's going to bother me. And if you ever watch me check into a motel on live, sometimes I'll just, like, go live. I'm setting everything up and all that. Charge everything. One of the first things I do is unplug the phone. I don't want them calling me. If it's really important, come to the door. You know what I mean? I don't fucking want a motel calling me. What the fuck do you need to call me for? There's no communication that needs to happen. Nah, not too much smoke here, not too much haze here yet. I'm sure the further north and west I get, I'll see some more of it. There's like a slight haze. Not noticeable at all. Barely noticeable, I should say. Wake your ass up, right? Yeah, some hotels do that thing. They walk around banging on your door at 10 in the morning. It's like, motherfucker. They'll keep banging until you open it. I make them wait on purpose. Usually at 10 o'clock, like I'm getting ready to get out anyway. So I'm cutting my hair or fucking taking a shower or something. Not all of them, not a lot of them, but some of them. And then make sure you're out by 11. Yeah, one blonde would probably look at the same kind of sky at that point. Still pretty close. Houdini's trying to get me lit so we can flirt via messaging. There's only two kinds of things me and Houdini send each other. The first being, cheers, the weirdest shit you can think of. The weirdest shit you can think of on the internet. If I find something, I'm sending to Houdini. If you find something, you send it to me. It's just weird. Whatever's weird, right? And the other thing is just being old perverts together. You know what I mean? Just being old perverts. Like there's one live I sent him just because someone whipped the Tata out. You know, that's the only reason I sent the live to him. Yo, this person's whipping out Tatas. What up, Beggin? Is that a town? Yeah, I wouldn't say anything more than a town. Got one gas station in it. One gas station. There's 3 gas stations, but only one has a store. It's kind of how in the middle of nowhere I am. Yeah, I mean, I gotta use that tiger hat photo. Can I put you in a video, Pizza Hound, or would you rather not? It's okay if you don't want to be in a video. I'm doing okay, man. I'm getting lit. I don't know her username either, Houdini. It's okay, cool, yeah. I'm gonna try to put it in a video. It is a really cute photo. Pizza Hound got me in a fucking, what was it, a tiger hat or something? I think it was a tiger. It looked like Hobbs from the fucking comic strips. Yeah, I hitchhiked today and got a ride. I've been getting rides quick out here, man. Really quick. It's probably because how fucking lovable I am, you know? And modest, too. Cutest tiger I ever did see. Rawr. I'll show you now. Okay, put them on my phone. Get through all these Grindr notifications. Grindr, Tinder. I did not put them on. Maybe it's on the other phone. Either way, I got them. Hold on. rude ass train, dude. Worse than a Harley Davidson driver. 256 cars. Bam! Cheers, folks. 95,000 taps, damn. At 100K, I'll do another gummy. Why not? Why not? Fucking sweet looking boat. There's a boat here. They built a rotary at the end of town. It has a tugboat in it. I forgot to take a photo of it. Walk the other way. Just hit your head with a pint. I did. I am a mean drinker. The problem, slight issue I'm having, is the goddamn thing's melted. It used to be a cube. They individually wrap, which is cool. But it used to be a cube. This is gummy, and now it's just a mush. Cheers, Luke Cthulhu. I'm prepping. I'm prepping for y'all. You guys are coming up on 100K quick. Thanks for supporting my debauchery. And my shenanigans. Shit. Getting this all over me. Fucking ants are gonna love me tonight. Ants are gonna go nuts for old Troy boy today. Hey, the guy got sugar on his fingers. Oh, I'm gonna look it out, Paula, don't you worry. Reminds me of dating my ex. Good night, Skydive. Have a good sleep, homie. Ants in your pants, yeah. You know, my face. Ants for eyes, Troy over here. 100 fucking K taps? 100K taps? For what? For what? Sitting here, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna start working on this thing. Ugh. Get the little guy in the corner there, working around here. It's like tying a cherry stem into a knot. You know, it's just it's a delicate procedure, but very doable. Get your tongue right in there. Man, you sound like my fucking third grade teacher again. All right. I got a little chunk here. All right, okay. What's the opposite of ASMR? Bam, we did some damage, folks. Look at that IUD. Oh, damn. Everything gonna be sticky now. RMSA. Well played. I will not be doing that. There's one of these days I'm going to give you my login for the account and let you look at the fucking DMs I get from everybody. That's a big fucking house cat. And you'll see exactly why I do anything risque on the internet besides not wearing a shirt on occasion. Look at that fucking beautiful son of a... You want to hop trains around the country, kid? You'll be the most famous and well-fed cat to ever travel. Playing hard to get, I see. All right, homie. Change your mind, I'm right here. Playing hard to get. What up, Julie? I don't piss. Well, I piss. I don't piss. I don't do that. I'm a kind of guy. Misophonia. We ain't having no fucking Bobby. We ain't eating that cat, brother. Yeah, they little tutu, yeah. Litterbox Rebel, what's up, homie? Yeah, I'll eat a dog. Only if they're well loved on the internet and the traveling community. You know, name your favorite dog from your favorite creator, and I will eat it. Oh, I can't do that joke begging for laughs. I'll get canceled. I noticed while in a little bit of California, when it's in LA, and a lot of it in Portland. And I was talking to Lupo about it, and he had a good point. There's a big pushback right now against like woke being woke, you know, like from people that are on the left, from people in the LGBTQ community. There's a pushback. People are just saying funny shit to say funny shit, you know. So I was hanging out with some cats that do that, and they were talking to me about that, and I was like, yeah, I can't do that. They're like, well, no, oh yeah, you know, looking the way you look, yeah, no, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. Yeah. The idea of my vernacular is I don't want anyone to ever feel uncomfortable because I said a sentence or said a word. You know, that's my whole way. I don't want anyone to feel fucking welcome. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable for existing. But beyond that, I can't go in the fucking shock humor like that. You fucking kidding me? Oh my God, there'd be pitchforks and torches all over the country. Oh, people will poke my butt with stuff. What's up, Vidal? Oh. Catching a buzz, looking at this fucking mountain. Look at this shit. So at some point, I got to write a D&D campaign. You know, like, I play D&D. I'm a big fan of it. I have been since I was a fucking teenager. We're talking almost 30 years of fucking rolling D20s, baby. You know? Like a lot of like the locales those places describe, like I've been to those places. I've been to those biomes and ecosystems, you know? If I can write some shit. That's my retirement plan. All 12 people that buy it. I always end up as the DM too, Vidal, but it's just because like that's my personality. You know what I mean? Like, okay, there's two ways to become a DM in D&D. For those that don't know, Dungeons and Dragons, there's usually, let's say 5 people on average, maybe 6. But let's just say it's 5. So you have 4 people playing one character, known as a PC, a player character. They play one character. But the Dungeon Master, the DM, he plays everyone else. He sets the monsters up, puts the maps on. He knows the story, and he tells the story, and the players react to the story. You know, by skill checks or combat or whatever. You know, there's 3 modes of like play style: exploration, combat, and social interactions. So the DM's doing everyone else, monsters and allies, everything. But there's 2 reasons you become a DM, Vidal. One is because none of your friends will run, or they're really bad at it. So the only way you can play D&D is by being the DM. The other one is you're a player character, you do it for a long time, and you say, I would do this so much better. I would do this so much differently. You know, I wouldn't do that way. I'd do it this way. If you do that for long enough, where you're constantly critiquing every game you're in, you better go run one. It's your time. Is that Tina Beans? Tina Beans with the Metamorphoses. Thank you. Manage a group of unhinged players. You want people to have fun, but you gotta have fun too. You know what I mean? I don't like running for murder hobos. I don't like it at all. I find it mind-numbing and boring. I like combat heavy. I like running combat heavy, dungeon heavy, dungeon exploration heavy, dungeon combat heavy. But I'll throw some role play in just because you need to have an attachment to your character, and deciding what your character thinks and feels and how they behave is important. You know, that's how you get those attachments. But it took me so long in life to learn. Like, I always had a problem with PC, like role play. You know, where like the party just role plays with themselves. I always had a problem with that. You know, like every once in a while, every like 3 or 4 sessions, they'd all just have a talk. You know, while they're at camp or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And then I try to force it, and it's always awkward when you try to force it and try to put it into the game. All right, you guys will walk in for 3 hours. All right, well, give me 5 minutes of role play, and then, you know, you'll get there. But I realize all it is shutting the fuck up. It's all it is. All you gotta do is shut the fuck up. You know? Like when it goes quiet, I always feel that need to fill in the dead air and start talking about something or navigating or whatever, like pushing the narrative. But if I just stay quiet, someone else will pick it up and they'll start talking in game about stuff. Right, Miss B? Beautiful fucking view. What's up, Ryan? So we got this beautiful view and we're talking about nerd stuff. Yeah. If there is anyone that wanted to like learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons, let me know. Let me know in the comments because I'd like to get something going. You know, it's just like a one-off here and there, a one-shot here and there. Nerd, motherfucker, not a nerd. Yeah, the over-planners, like, they're cool because, like, you know, they know everything about Waterdeep. You know, they know every nook and cranny. They know what every door is before they even get there. You know, but winging it, I always, you know, you got to have an idea. Like you said, A to B is cool because, like, you know where it's going to go eventually or how to, you know, just make their decisions kind of lead them there one way or another. But it gives that free reign for people to do what they want in between. Try to learn. Hell yeah. Do most people choose traits similar to their own, but the opposite of who they are? Usually it's like the first time people will play D&D, it'll be like embellished traits of their own. You know, if someone has like a tough guy kind of mentality, he's going to play a tank, a fighter, a barbarian. Or if someone's more like, you know, they're really into books, they might, you know, really being studious, they might pick a wizard. You know, if a motherfucker be stealing in real life, they play a thief. No, usually it's exaggerated versions of yourself. It's usually the first couple, at least, you know. But then you start kind of playing around with stuff. But like, I've never played a halfling. They're like the little people, and they're really sneaky. I've never played a halfling. I have no interest. My entire time, 30 years almost, never played a halfling. You know, so like, yeah, there'll be stuff you avoid just because it's such an opposite of you. I'm like, I don't know how to role play being a 4 foot fucking tall human being. You know. But it's all different roles, you know. Like usually you just need someone up front taking damage that can stay alive and do a lot of damage while they're there. You need someone in the back, like a glass cannon that can like do area effect stuff or whatever. But I let people get bogged down on making like the perfect call or the right call. It's just go in and do stuff. If you're playing with the right group and you quote unquote make a mistake, they'll go with it. You know what I mean? It's a good time. That's the whole idea. Especially if you're new and you want to learn the game, like. That's how this hobby has survived for so long, is you find people that are interested and you fucking teach them. That's how we all learned. Someone taught us, you know. So don't ever worry about being new and worrying about like having someone teach you. And people are very clear about it too. Like some people don't want to teach new people. And to that I say fuck them. But trust me, they'll let you know. No, play it forward sounds fun. We can get a little fucking thing going. Let me put something up in the Discord. It's usually like 3 or 4 hours long. You could go down to 2, but like, you know, 3 or 4 hours long is usually pretty good. Pretty good number to aim for. You know, I'll put like a sign up. Sorry. I'll do like a sign up sheet on Discord or something. Especially when we taking that break in Boston, I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands. Ooh. Oh, watch the play in a long time. Rolling with D20 is fun every time. Fucking facts. Like, Gregor, if you want to play, man, I want to get like a game going too. Not just like a one-shot kind of thing. Love to have you in. I got one on Tuesdays. Coming up on Tuesdays, you might be able to jump in there. That one's for free and shit. Oh, we got food going? Hell yeah. I miss those days, Fidel. I haven't done one of those in a long time. You get together to play, and then all of a sudden, 10 hours later, someone's like, I have to go to fucking bed, dude. It's been a long time since I did something like that. But it's just collaborative storytelling. That's all it is. What do I play D&D on? I got a little Raspberry Pi, basically like a cyber deck that I use for computer stuff. And there's a website called Roll20. Look at those birds right there, man. That's beautiful. There's a website called Roll20. That's the most common one. If I'm running anything, I do D&D Beyond. And there's like this virtual tabletops. We can move a character around and roll dice and shit on a character sheet attached to it. There's probably like a half a dozen decent ones. But Roll20 and the D&D one, like made by Wizards of the Coast, the people that run D&D are usually the most common. If you're trying to find a group, like if you're like, yo, I really want to learn D&D right now, I don't have time for this hobo to figure it out and teach a bunch of people that want to learn. Start Playing is a great website. A lot of that's paid. You know, you'd be paying like anywhere from usually 15 to 25 bucks. I wouldn't pay more than 20 personally, but unless the person's like really good at what they do. But you'd be paying like 15 bucks a session. Usually goes for 3 or 4 hours. Which I might do when I'm back in Boston, but I want to have like new people that are in the community that want to learn how to play. I'm not going to like W for free. I'll do like one shots. You know, like, I'll probably do a sign up sheet in the Discord if anyone's interested. Yeah, I use Discord for voice chat. So what I usually do, you know, if you have a regular computer, we can do touch the talk. You know, like you can hit your control key to unmute your mic, and then you let go, it mutes it automatically for Discord. Push to talk. You know, you just use a computer, but I usually have one phone set up with just the Discord running on the tripod, and I'll hit whenever I want to talk, I hit the speak button, whatever the fuck it's called. And then on the computer, I'll have the tabletop set up, and then usually have the other phone I'll have running a character sheet, so I can look at both at the same time. Yeah, you'll flip them up. I was running, it's called Dragon Delves. It's all about, you know, you're playing a game called Dungeons and Dragons. I ran a module that only has Dungeons and Dragons. It was really cool. But every time you beat a dragon, you'd be able to, like, I had all these illustrations throughout the years. At the end of the like that chapter, the adventure, that have all the dragon. Like if you fight a copper dragon, there'd be all the copper dragons from throughout the years, from like the first chainmail edition to second edition D&D to third 3.5, all that shit, all the way up to 5.5 now. And I put them all out for people to see. But it was really cool to see the old illustrations. Like, god damn, man, it came so far. 116,000 K taps, damn. Also, I want to apologize to everybody real quick after this. Cheers, folks. I'm sure a lot of you were expecting when I started the live up, like, I'm doing shooters and gummies, that like it would be a rowdy live and it'd be popping off about something. No, I'm just going to talk about nerd shit the entire time. Sorry, guys. At least you got a beautiful view. Oh, an eyeball worm looking thing? Talking about Beholder. Yeah, those have always been like major monsters. Whole campaigns have been built around defeating one Beholder and shit. Yeah, I ran a game for like 5 levels, taking place in like the New York City equivalent in D&D, a place called Waterdeep. And one of the main monsters was a Beholder. They never got to see him though. Yo, what up, big dog? Other than yourself, what are you cooking tonight? Nothing. I didn't eat too much today, and that's fine. I'll load up tomorrow. Ain't nothing open in this town anyway yet. 45 minutes, everything closes anyway out here. But I had a protein shake, a banana, a protein bar. I don't know. I'm probably sure I had something else too. Last night I had some trail mix for dinner. Trying to stay in shape, you know. But tomorrow, I'll probably gorge out a little bit. You know, go get a burrito or something. Played D&D when you were young. Hell yeah, Tam. I started when I was about 13, and it's really interesting doing like hood shit, and then being every Friday night I'm like, oh, gotta go play D&D. Yeah. Like, the people I played D&D with, man, they were alibis for me for crimes I definitely committed. You know, like they were just solid dudes, man. They were solid dudes. I was still friends with a lot of them. Great view, right? Yeah, it's gorgeous out in the gorge, dude. Gorgeous. Thank you, Pizza Hut. Thank you. Probably got another, say about half an hour of daylight, if not a little bit longer. It gets darker faster when you're in mountains because, like, obviously the horizon is so much higher up. The sky will stay lit for a long time, which is really fucking cool. Especially, I'm starting to get a little bit of haze. Look at like the top part of the screen. That looks more like haze from the fires and shit. I might be getting closer than I thought, you know, but from Canada there. But once that sun goes down, it lights them up from underneath. It's gonna be beautiful. They're not bad at all. Like, this is the first time I noticed any kind of haze in the slightest. It might not even be from that. I might be wrong. Very negligible. But where I'm going, it's gonna get progressively worse as I go. Right, Daisy? This ain't bad at all. I see why y'all live out here on the fucking West Coast. Yeah, no, I've been on a train that went through a fire once. Fucking sucks. I've seen quite a few clips of trains in fire zones and shit. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be too risky with it. I'm gonna look ahead as I go. You know, we don't really have much in the U.S. right now besides like Colorado. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna try to be smart about it. I'm headed to East, baby, East. At 14, hell yeah. Looks like a nice view, not bad. It's all green screen. I took this from the Windows 98 screensaver. It's a hell of a green screen. It's our green screen. Yeah, no, breathtakingly so. Straighten you guys out. I'm gonna be a little crooked here. There we go. That should be level. You can see the slope of the mountain going to the left. Yeah, they'll stop them if there's a fire, but it's rare. You know, usually they just push them right through. If it's not too bad. You know, obviously the whole thing is engulfed in flames. They're not going to put a train through it, but there's just a little, they'll push it right through. You know, hell, they got trains, I don't know, for lack of a better term, giant water guns on them. The tankers, they'll convert these tanker cars, those round ones, fill them up with water. You know, I don't even know how many gallons that is. It's got to be a shit ton. Then they'll load them up to go help fight the fire too. I don't know how all that works though. I've obviously never been on one of those trains. Yeah, Gregory, I really like it too. I didn't think about it that deeply because you're much smarter than me. You know, but seeing like all this old chopped up wood and shipping containers to the right, just behind that bush. You know, it looks like a rundown kind of thing. It's with a fireman train. You know, jaws of life. There's a couple cars over here. They're all beat up. But seeing that, it's just with the unevenly stacked pallets and shit, and all the hay over there to the left, all the bundled up hay that they're gonna make a wall out of, I'm sure, or something. A barrier, you know, or a tension thing. And the seeing raw nature behind it, you know. I agree. Again, I think about it as deeply as you thought. She's smarter than me. Yeah, no, it's like we're firemen trained to like fight fires and shit. Like if you look closely right there, you can see like there's this old beat up pickup truck. And that's where they practice the Jaws of Life. You know, that big apparatus will shit up. And then the shipping containers is like a bunk bed in there. You know, it's designed to look like kind of like a house that they can set on fire repetitively to practice putting fires out. There's even a door in the front here that's pulled out that's like kind of kicking a door and shit. Usually the big towers, the big concrete towers. You know, the concrete won't burn like a house with the fireproofing and shit, right? So usually it's like this tall, maybe that tall. But that's like major city kind of shit. I always say major city, it's a city type shit. You know, we out in the boonies here, so they use shipping containers. I'm sure they're really good at their job, but I like trees. I've been eating gummies off camera here every so often. I started doing a like goal thing, and then I stopped doing that. Des Moines, dude, to this day, my favorite fucking photos I've ever taken of a city. Fucking downtown Des Moines. Boop. Did it from a parking garage up on a hill. If you're ever in a major city, anywhere, don't ever sleep on parking garages. You find a parking garage and you go on top of it, you will find a photo. Every fucking time. Every time you will find a photo, I guarantee you. And one that no other photographer took. Because ain't no one doing that shit but me. And now you guys. Oh, you got my nose. Shit, we'll shove this up there. And get, you know, keep the blood from coming out. Get it up there. Get it up there. Snort that shit. Hell yeah, traveler, you get it. Traveler, you've been following me for almost a year. From a burner account? Fucking respect. Fucking respect. I'm not fucking with you. I do appreciate that. It means that, you know, whatever reason you had to come in on a burner. And you've been well behaved in here for a year. You know what I mean? There's a train coming. There's been a few that come by. There was just one you guys missed. Sorry, it's off to the right here. But we had an Amtrak and one freight come by so far. But ain't nothing stopping here. Maybe once a week I'll get a train to stop doing the lumber out here. But that's about it. It's a backup. Ah, okay, that makes sense too. Social media's making me paranoid, homie. Sorry. Either way, I appreciate you for following for almost a fucking year. Yeah, this is beautiful. I know a lot of people say, like, hey, like, I get to travel while sitting in my living room, you know, watching my shit. But, like, I get to, like, live like this. You know what I mean? I get to just sit here and look at this. And that's my night. That's my evening today. I get to just sit here and look at this. And that's my living. You know, it's fucking crazy, dude. Being a hobo in 2026? Oh, my fucking God. 120K. Dennis, you've been in the toilet for a long time, homie. You better go get checked out, brother. Unless you're doing 1,000 grams of protein every day. Cheers, folks. Thanks for 120,000 taps. Oh, I gotta slow down. It's gonna be a short night for Potty Troy. Oh, there's a lot, Punk Kitty. That's how I know to do something right, man. There's people that have been here for the whole time they're fucking traveling, you know. There's some people that come through that, like my first viral video was 3 months in. That was my first video over 1 million. It was 3 months in. I got people that have been following me and like hanging out in the live since before then, you know. It's crazy. So I know to do something right. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to Boston. Day 3. Day 3 trying to get back to Boston. And in 3 days we got 2 rides. Waited for a freight train, no luck. Kind of figured that was the way it was going to go, but still tried. Good dropped off here today at the second hitchhike. We'll try hitchhiking again tomorrow. Now, I am hoping to be in a cheap motel room tomorrow. We get paid from TikTok on Mondays now. So I am hoping to get a cheapo motel tomorrow. But unfortunately, I won't be here. There's one motel in town. It's like $300 from what I remember. And I will not be paying that. So, you know, I get the fuck out of here. So I'm trying to hitchhike tomorrow. So I got plenty of power banks left. I'm sure there's an outlet in town here. It's a small town. Try to hitchhike out of here tomorrow and get into a place that has a cheap motel. You know? Are those bloodstains on the sheets? Does that look like someone's kicked in the door 12 times already? Very recently? That's my kind of spot. Really, Rodney? Give you a follow back for that one, dude. You've been in for a grip. Yeah, shit, you've been almost 2 years. Yeah, I remember that. I'd do it again. I'd just eat them again. They were fucking good, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. They were fucking good. Like, I will order Rocky Mountain oysters, you know, buffalo huevos. I will order them again. Just to try them, just to have them. Not for the novelty of it, you know. But every once in a while, you're made very aware of what you're eating. You know, when you hit a vein, what's up, Christine? When you hit a vein, like, you're very aware you're eating fucking huevo. Yeah, if you ever get the chance, try them out. They're not as bad as you would think. They're a lot drier than you would think. I thought I'd be having, like, that shit come out of me the whole time. Nah, ain't nothing like that. Just meat. You know, consistency of potato. But, you know, there are going to be times that you're very aware. You know what I mean? Don't get it with ranch. They asked if I wanted ranch. And I go, no, I do not want ranch. Hey, you want ranch with that? No, I don't want ranch with those. No, ketchup would be fine. So I did ketchup. Marinara might be a good fucking try for them. You know, it might be kind of weird because it's so, like, not American. Ketchup, you know, same realm. Yeah, they are good. They are good. I would have them again. What's up, Robin? Remember, yeah, instead of following you, let's see. So you followed me for 632 days, so it was slightly a month before the Rocky Mountain oysters then. So that was probably Missouri. Do you remember when the cows were there and I wouldn't cook my steak because the cows were looking at me? I was camped out behind the water tower. Do you remember that at all? No, Houdini, I'm good, man. I'm getting nice and buzzed already, you know? No, I shouldn't be drinking anymore. Maybe the Rocky Mountain oysters, okay. You were here a month before that. I'm just not sure where I was a month before that. You guys can check on the top over here. Boop, boop, boop. So you click that, it'll tell you how long you've been a super fan for. Excuse me, wow. I can see how long you've been following, though. On my end. You've been following me for 732 days. So you've been following me since around, how did I get? Tennessee. Yeah, when I was out in Tennessee, should be right about then. Tennessee, Virginia. Hell yeah, Houdini, hell yeah. 456, it's a little over a year. You started following me, probably was back in Arizona before I started head back to Boston for the last trip, the last time. Who is that? Double D. Double D, you've been following me for 791 days. So you've been following me since before the, not last break, the break before. OG Superfan gang. Peter, you've been following me for 394 days, just over a year. So you probably started following me just after my break, my last break. When I was, at that point, I was probably cutting through upstate New York, or I just hopped the train into Illinois. I was going through Wisconsin, one of the two. Which is only like a 5-day difference, by the way. Will, you've been following me for 625 days, so just as long as Jen. You probably came in around the Wyoming Rocky Mountain oysters, or the Missouri, maybe South Dakota. Actually, both of you are probably South Dakota. When I first started getting into South Dakota, before I hit the Black Hills, went on that little safari kind of thing with Huntress. Yeah, you guys probably both, Jen and Will. You guys are probably around South Dakota. 1880 town, where there's the Old West town, or Hot Springs, Black Hills, the safari type shit. Tommy 12, you've been following me for 589 days. So that would be probably as I was hopping trains through Texas, coming out of Arizona into Texas, then into Louisiana. So probably somewhere around the Texas times. Yo, what's up, Jen? Max Bomb, you can hit on me any day, by the way. Just throwing that out there. You've been following me for 1,000 days. 1,000 days. So very respectable. 1,000 days. What's up, Jen? I'm over here looking at this beautiful scenery, catching a little buzz. I've eaten 3 gummies that are melted, individually wrapped, which is awesome, but also individually melted. I think I drink about half a pint of whiskey at this point. Yeah, about half. All right. I thought I was going to pick it up and be like, nothing left. Yeah, I was on TikTok when I was riding with Shoestring, but I didn't show Shoestring a lot because he didn't really know what a live stream was, and he had certain stories he didn't really want out there to the public, you know. But I would dip off and live stream for a bit whenever I got the chance, and I did some video, you know. I don't know. I talked about it a lot during the lives, but I just didn't want him to think like I was just hanging out with him for clout. You know what I mean? That dude inspired me to come do this shit. We'd be doing it different, that's for sure, but I don't know if there would be an Anywhere Man if there was no Shoestring. To be honest with you. But they're kind of weak night shifter. They're only the 10 mg bad Larrys. Good night, Elizabeth. For the Uzis to hit? What's an Uzi? Questions. What up, Danny Lee Prescott? Good to see you. Yo, Huntress, I saw you come in. We were just talking about you. Talking about being out in South Dakota, going to the hot springs, and meeting up with you there and check out the Black Hills. And Uzi is a gummy that melted. Love it. Because that's fucking facts. The fact that it's green, I feel like adds more to it. This one's not too bad, though. This one kind of congealed back in the bag. There's nothing on the top. It's just that mush on the bottom now. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, Ozzy also melted. Yeah, I mean, I shit out Ozzy the dog somewhere on the I-5. Dug a hole for him. Give me that slime. To Gregory again. Fucking kudos, man. Fucking does. That fucking Linda, you are in a literal minefield right now. Was the funniest shit I've seen in a long time. I was fucking rolling with that one. At least had a respectable burial. Yeah, you know what I mean? You gotta dig a hole. You can't just, you know. What up, NASCAR Maggie? Fucking love NASCAR, dude. Oh, damn, 127,000 taps. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you, guys. Boop. You know, Chica, so a lot of people did. A lot of people. Huntress, thank you for the Harvey. A lot of people tried to talk reason to good old, what's it named, Linda. And then she said it again. So I'm like, all right, you were just warned not to do what you're doing. You did it anyway. All right, let's have fun. So I'm shoving that dog's head through a fucking meat grinder. Hunches with the Go Popular in the beer fund. You work for NASCAR? Oh, really? I thought you were just a fan. That's cool as shit. I was making fun of NASCAR a lot last night. But it was like the South Park. I just stole a bunch of jokes from South Park. You're taking a left turn. And here comes another left turn. Like, mix it up, man. Fucking take a right. Go nuts. But I talk a big game, but I love fanfare. Like, if you're cheering at a TV, I'm cheering at a TV too. I don't care what you're cheering about. I love fanfare. I love it. But I give a shit less about what's going on the TV. I was like cheering and stuff. Yeah! The oddest thing I ever cheered, it's gotten a little bit bigger recently. But you got to think, like 15 years ago, I was bartending. And it was curling, with the ice, the curling. And it just randomly came on like ESPN fucking 7, whatever game I had on for some random local from another town. And curling comes on. Dude, we were locked in for like 3 hours. I mean, we were cheering for shit. You know what I mean? We're going fucking nuts. We're betting on the shit. Love curling. Cheering at this live now. That's your first mistake, Slickery. You done fucked up. You've done give me ego now. Now, welcome to the famous Anywhere Man live. I just tell you how great I am at everything all the time. I'm really good at walking. That's it. That's all I got going. It's cool. Like, on a hitchhike, I get a couple clips from a fucking car hitchhiking. If I'm on a train, I get a lot of clips. But most of my shit's just me walking. Just walking. Really good at walking around, looking at shit. I'm the best at walking around. I'm good at watching you walk. Hell yeah. Another hit on the bottle. Only if we had 130,000 likes. Only if we hit 130,000. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to make it. 130,000 taps? Ooh, we're pretty far away. Pretty far away. Guys, you're making me look like an asshole. Tap the screen. Oh, we had 130,000 taps. We did it. Oh, my God. Didn't think we'd make it. What the fuck took you guys so long? God damn. Wait. Hold on. You did tap the screen. Holy shit. Thank you guys for 130,000 fucking taparoonies. At 150, I'll quit TikTok. Boop. I'm not going to be live much longer because I'm fucking crossfaded. I'm not fucking like lit, but I'm feeling good. And usually what happens right after that is I can't fucking talk. I lose all ability for speech, I'll be like, and that'll be it. That'll be like 5 minutes or so. I'm sipping on some finest top of the fucking shelf, bottom shelf bourbon made by a gentleman named Jimothy Bean. It's good. Yeah, I'm having a chill night. I wanted to look at fucking beautiful scenery and catch a buzz, and here I am. So they guys are hanging out while I did so. I don't want to get to that gross level of inebriation anyway, where it's like, oh, dude, go to bed. You ever see anyone schmammered on TikTok Live, dude? It is not anything pretty. It's like, oh my God, this person needs to get off the internet. And there'll be a whole bunch of people like, yeah, because they don't care about the host. Just cheering them on to be an asshole. All right, we had 131,000.7, so we'll do another one of these bad Larrys. I've done it. I'll do it again. I try not to do it all the fucking time, Maybe I was traveling. Not to box you out, Houdini, but there's always a group of people that want travelers to fucking self-destruct. I guess people in general, people on social media in general, there's always people hoping that you self-destruct for their own entertainment. Damn, Houdini, you were trying to not be alive anymore. Fuck. I don't know, was that serious? But also, fuck you, Houdini. Yeah, I mean that. You son of a bitch. You and Les Blackwell, you sons of bitches. Stop being so fucking good looking right now. Right now. Scar the face. Do something. I'm talking to Houdini, by the way. Yeah, fuck Houdini. Motherfucker. Stop being better looking than me and being in better shape. Save some for the rest of us. You know what I mean? Isn't that the fucking best thing, though? Like, if you're the big guy in the group, you're going to be funny. You don't have a choice. You're going to be funny. You're going to be a funny motherfucker. And then you got to deal with people trying to pick on you and shit, and you got to come quick with it. So you're fast and you're funny. Hell yeah. And then you lose all the weight. And then you're like a funny, good-looking guy. Oh, wow, forget about it. Beating him off with a fucking stick. 20,000 people moved to fucking Houston just to be in a Houdini within the last 3 days. What happened? Your mother. Oh. I get Dockster on here. You deserve it. Is anyone here sober at the moment? Hell yeah, a lot of people are. Oh yeah, Houdini's like egging me on to get schmammered and shit, but no, Houdini be sober. Is this really you? Nah, man. The AI. It's a Brinkle. I still love saying your name. It's a fun name to say. It's a Brinkle. Enjoy your 3 conversations. Motherfucker, I barely have 1. What you talking about, baby? Oh, I'm drinking for 2. I'm drinking for 2, Houdini. All right, I got you, homie. Miss Hobo Shopper. All right, so we're doing there's 3 roses. It's dues on here. If you're in here more than twice, you owe me dues, which is 3 roses on every 18th of the month. So that covers the 3 you owed me for the 18th, but then you paid another 2. Oh, you said 13 Buckley's Beer Fund? Fuck. All right, so you paid up for the next 5 months, Miss Hobo Shopper. Ben, you did the 3 roses, but you owe me, on top of that, you owe me 2 for not kissing me when we hung out last in Iowa. You did not kiss me on the lips. So you owe me 2 more, and then you paid up for a month and a half. Ben with the 2 roses, thank you for covering the 2 roses. You did not kiss me on the lips, and I'm glad you acknowledged that in public for everyone to see. Not a single smooch, guys. Not a single fucking smooch. Everyone else with the Buckley's Beer Fund. Slickery, you're good for 10 months. 10 months dues. Amos Otis, 20. You got math. You got 5. Yeah, 3 times 5 is 20. 5 months. Anita with the 3. You're good for this month. Anita, good for this month. Amos Otis with the Go Popular times 1. We'll cover that for 20 months. Make it 40. Jen with the 20 roses, you still owe me 5 for emotional damage because you went to fucking Hop Hot and didn't even invite me. That's right, folks. Jen here, the moderator. All right, emotional damage has now been paid for, been compensated. Jen got Hot Pot, didn't invite me. It's fine. I was 3,400 miles away, but still, it's the principle of it. So we got Fur Baby Mama with the roses. You still got 23. You're good for 9,000 months. Amos Otis with the roses. Those are like what, 10 a hit? So it's 50. Yeah, damn, you good for like 12 years. Scott Locker, what's up, homie? I'm just trying. Everyone owes dues. I'm trying to get them to pay their dues, and some people being being cheap about it, But it's 3 roses every month. If you wash more than twice, 3 roses every month. And then it's due on the 18th, and it's past the 18th. Ain't no one paid the fucking dues, But we're getting there. We're getting there. Ben with the hot me, not as good as a kiss on the lips. I wish you gave me, but I'll give you another month for that. You're good for 3 months now. 3 months. You owe me 2, Scott? Oh, let's go through my paperwork here. Hold on. Oh, Scott, yeah, I got nothing here. July 18th, Scott Lockerman. I got a middle finger drawn here. It's okay. I'm not mad about it. Just can't buy another yacht this year. It's whatever, dude. I'm not mad about it. I just can't buy another yacht this year. What's up, Faye? What's up, Topanga? Good evening. Oh, welcome in. All right, we didn't get dues from everybody, so I'm going to have to just battle for 12 hours straight. Here we go. Hope we bring the smoke. No, I put it there because I don't know how to write numbers. So you didn't pay the dues. I just drew a middle finger for your payment. No, Scott, you're good, brother. I'm just fucking being a weirdo because I fucking drank too much. To be real with you. I don't know. Beautiful scenery, though, right? It's fucking breathtaking. Fucking beautiful. Well, keep in mind, Gregory, I owe you 3 roses, Jen 3 roses, Houdini, every moderator owes 3 cents a year. So you got to borrow from everybody else. 138? Oh, man, it's drinking time. Watch the snipe. I want to pull in someone that has 0 viewers and just battle my ass off. You know what I mean? Just act like we're fucking in the trenches. Just pull someone in from fucking Nigeria with 0 motherfuckers in their live. Yo, watch the snipers drop the glove. All right, hey, Tom, you got a glove. All right, Tom and Houdini drop the fucking gloves. Going into the 3rd minute. Don't drop them past that. All right, whoa, no gloves. No roses on the glove. Yo, what times 2? Watch the snipe. Just go all fucking extra animated about it. Probably fuck with their heads. Cheers, everybody. Boop. James B. Beam. Yo, doubles and the triples. Watch the nuggies. If you're going to do that, you have to start off all extra civil. Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, good. Yeah, I'm enjoying this beautiful view here. And I was just curious if you'd like to battle, no pressure. And as soon as I start battling, crush this fucking fool. Tabs and lions. Oh, Jen, that's the bad part about listening to me. Watching my lives at all is every time you see a battler, you're going to hear these little patterns and be like, oh my God. Shit, they're doing the thing. Got that maple syrup. I get weird like that. Hey, with the heart me, thank you. No, that knife in your hip. Who got the glove? Tony, drop the glove! Yeah, oh, Houdini, that disgusts me so bad, dude. No big gifts on the glove. Sorry, no small gifts on the glove. It's like, don't ever fucking tell me that my support isn't enough. You get the fuck out of here, dude. What is that? Sorry, the gifts you set, the money that you went out and earned and then put into my fucking live to support me isn't enough. Only big gifts on the glove. How about this? You go eat a bag of smashed booty holes. I never watch your fucking live again. How am I? I'm doing all right, Ellie. How the fuck are you? I got a decent buzz on. Sitting there chilling, looking at this beautiful scenery. bitching about things I don't like about social media. The usual, you know. You know, Queen Diva, your fingers hurt?
Okay, listen up, everybody. Turn up your volumes. Announcement. I got good news. We're extending arts and crafts time by 4 hours today.
My fingers hurt.
What's that?
My fingers hurt.
Oh, well.
I got good service on this phone here. Hold on, Queen Diva. Please hold. Please hold, Queen Diva. Please hold. I want everyone in the chat to know Queen Diva is like the sweetest fucking person in the world. Like, fucking just
Now your back's gonna hurt.
been here cool as shit forever. You know? Like ride or die type fucking awesomeness. Right. I think we're loaded up.
I didn't think so.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look, I know this joke is dead at this point, but we're watching the whole scene
Okay,
together.
listen up, everybody. Turn up your volumes. Announcement. I got good news. We're extending arts and crafts time by 4 hours today.
My fingers hurt.
What's that?
My fingers hurt.
Oh, well. Now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Anybody else's fingers hurt? I didn't think so.
All right, Queen Diva, you heard him. You're doing landscaping duty. What? Live availability restricted because I showed a fucking clip from YouTube? Wow. Wow, TikTok. You know, you son of a bitch. I'm going to lose 5 people now. 5 viewers are going to be fucking gone forever. Patty whack. Thank you for this. Yeah, you know, I'm going to lose 5 people in this fucking live. Man, I'm getting off in probably fucking 15 minutes anyway, because I'm pretty fucking lit. You know what I mean? I don't drink in live like that, homies. But still, nonetheless, what the fuck, man? Well, it said unoriginal content. It's from a movie. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I'm just mad because it's something that doesn't work in my favor. How dare you? Don't you know who I am, TikTok? Cheers, everybody. Bam! What's that? Yeah, I'm very sad about this restriction that I got. It's really ruining my night. What's that? What would make me feel better? $100 cash apps by the dozens. Yo, yeah, it'd make me happy. Oh, I'm so sad. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Is it working? I don't think it's working. Fuck, I gotta work on my shit. Yo, the fuck they think they're talking to, Chickasaw, first off. Well, it's a plastic bottle, Houdini, you motherfucker. First off, don't come in here with facts. Patty Whack with the 9,000 gifts, thank you. Do that too. Amos, I was completely agree. Yeah, right, Jen. You know, yeah, if like unoriginal content's a thing, how come everyone can bite my shit? You got some moron that carries everything in a fucking wagon behind them being like, I carry everything on my back. What, the back of your wagon? What the fuck are you talking about in your back? That's what I say. Everything I own to carry on my back. This motherfucker pulls a wagon behind them. They're like, oh yeah, everything I own to carry on my back. I'm like, you motherfucker. At least steal shit that applies to you. I'm not mad about it, you know, but like, if a car would careen into them going like, I don't know, 80 miles an hour, and they became basically just a red mist in the sky, and that was like the last anyone ever saw them, I wouldn't be upset about it. I wouldn't lose any sleep at all. I might even smile over it, Yeah. But beyond that, no ill wishes. Oh, that wagon jumped, brother. That wagon jumped. That wagon did what the dogs were thinking about doing for years. All right, let's play it out for the folks that don't know what we're talking about. There's a road, a dirt road. There's clearly a spot where cars go on. Someone decides to sleep right next to that road. Car comes down, no headlights. So dark you can't even see the color of the vehicle 5 feet away. But somehow this guy knows how to drive these trails with no headlights on. Starts driving by. A wagon shines a light at the driver. He pulls over. Hey, what can I do you for? You're okay? Please get me out of here, mister. Please get me out of here. He's like, I can't. You belong to that fucking Chucky doll over there. Please. No, I can't help you. Sorry, this isn't my business. And then he's stuck in a little bit of mud. He backs the truck up, starts driving again. Gets out of the mud hole. Gets a little bit of traction. Wagon jumps in front of the car. That wagon would rather be under that pickup truck than be anywhere near that fucking creature. And I don't blame it. I thought about the same shit. I was looking at freight trains a whole different way. Chucky doll? Yeah, it's fucking Chucky doll. Come on, it's a Chucky doll. Come on. It's like Chucky from Rugrats had an ugly baby with Chucky from Child's Play. And the fucking hair color's usually like right up that alley. Acts like the motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you'd either tell me if I had a broken ankle and that motherfucker had a knife near me, I would not turn into the world's largest fucking pincushion. Oh my goodness gracious. If they knew they could get away with it, I had a broken ankle. No way they're going to get me. Broken ankle and a broken arm and a severe concussion. And that thing had a fucking butcher knife in his hand. It would not come at me like fucking Chucky from Child's Play. Come the fuck on, brother. Let's be real. Nightmares over here? Don't have nightmares over here. Well, that's how long you've been a fan for, Ellie. You've been following me for 879 days, homie. 879 days. Thank you. I wouldn't watch me for more than 5 minutes, man. You guys are great. Look, man, Jennifer Tilly's mine, Houdini. Ooh, you be talking about Jennifer Tilly. You get your own, Houdini. I'll let you fucking pick up whoever you want in the chat and knock yourself out, If you guys want a really fun case of gonorrhea, man, fucking Houdini's fucking in Texas there. Got you, brother. But Jennifer Tilly, you leave the fuck out of this, brother. What are you doing, homie? So mad at you. 69 seconds. Hell yeah. Watching you, ZZ's listening is hard. Yeah, man. I'll go fuck myself. Go right over here. Go fuck myself. I never got that as an insult. Yeah, go fuck yourself. All right, cool. I'm fucking down with that. Can you leave? Everything's bigger in Texas. I don't know, man. I haven't banged a lot of dudes in Texas. So I couldn't tell you if that holds any weight. Not yet, at least. Oh, I'm stealing that one. It's still a little while ago. Look up your mother on Facebook. 156,000 taps. Oh my God. You guys remember that time I said I'd do another one? 156,000. I said that. You remember? We keep hitting you in the head until you remember. Oh, the old 222. IHOP special, baby. Yo, flip-flops are the shit. I probably shouldn't do this because I forgot to breathe for a moment there. Like, some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm on manual breathing right now. It's no longer on automatic. So I clearly have had enough green stuff. That's a clear indication that I don't need any more green shit. When, like, you go out of automatic and go into manual, right? But, like, I just opened this up, so I might as well take advantage of it. Ugh. It was like a booger. Chickasaw, you know me too well. I want to see sounds. You know what I mean? Let's fucking get weird. Also, keep in mind, the moment I get crossfaded and I'm over elevated, or like the right amount of elevated, I go non-verbal, so I'll just shut the live down. You're welcome for all the awesome entertainment. Hey, any moment I'm gonna get too fucked up and shut the live down. You're welcome. The hard work I put into my platform. Oh yeah, I think that's the 6th one. So I'm in for a weird night. Yeah, without a doubt. I ain't sleeping here either, so I gotta go find camp. You know? I'm thinking those trees over there would be nice. So that's east that way. So if I bip into those trees, which is 120 yards away or so, bip into those trees, camp there for the night. I don't have to worry about the sun waking me up in the morning. And it won't be too hot. So whenever you're camping in trees like that, you got to worry about lack of wind. You know what I mean? So if it's going to be like, 105 by 11 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to camp in trees because you need some wind flow, some airflow, or you're in for a really fucking rough start to your day. But you'll probably go down in the 50s here tonight, maybe 55 at the lowest. I'm sure. I think that's the spot. Now, if you know where that is, I got 2 requests. 1, don't stab me in my sleep, wake me up first. 2, come cuddle. You can come cuddle, fucking lay it out. You know what I mean? Have a good time. I'll give you the best 35 seconds of your life. Hands down. It'll be unmatched. How far the river? Not far. Like, literally, just past those trees, you can see a building right there, that very level spot right there. That's on the other side. That's on the Oregon side. So the river is really, 140 yards away. Oh, as you can see yourself a turtle. Your house is literally on your back. It is green. Maybe a Ninja Turtle. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh my god, it's a train! Oh my god! Fucking ghost train over here. I don't know if this is a mail train. I know this is high priority. It has FedEx on it and JB Hunt, but it's FedEx multimodal, and I don't see anything else. Like no Amazon, no Walmart. There's JB Hunt. Oh, these semis will let us know. There's like a UPS semi, right? Yep, no. Unmarked. Estes. Estes again. Estes, JB Hunt. Yeah, I don't think it's a mail train. No, Amazon Prime, definitely. I wasn't sure, but it is. It's one Amazon Prime container. I like the story of JB Hunt. That's what I was looking for, that light right there. That's fucking the light. But the story of JB Hunt, just a guy that's transport shit in wagons. Transport shits on wagons, and all of a sudden, one of the biggest distributors in the fucking country. Oh yeah, some good fucking pictures there, kid. I'm gonna make this my wallpaper. Oh shit, you guys still here? What's up, yo? Miss Parker, what's happening? Okay. Allow me to explain the gummy situation. What occurred just there was one of the gummy wrappers got stuck on my camera bag because it's so sticky because of the gummies. So what I did there was notice there was a huge chunk in the corner, ripped open the rest of the bag and ate that 1/5, 1/6 worth of gummy. Basically like a crackhead over here. Florida got some good sunsets though. I guess the sunrises are okay as well. $164,000 taps? God damn, guys. If we get the 165, I'll do another shot. No Ted. No Ted. Yeah, we did it. Kind of animals around here at night. Polar bears, great white sharks, great white land sharks. Not much, man. There's black bear out here. And those are easy to deal with. Perfect. Lions. What up, Cali Sue? Little hay bear action. Okay, this is what I love about being on the West Coast. And I hate to say this because I am from the East Coast. It's the stadium seating. The stadium seating, right? We have this view because it's such a sharp incline from over there coming up. And then it goes up over there. So anywhere you go, you have stadium seating for the entire gorge. Everywhere is a beautiful view. We don't have that on the East Coast. You know, everything's so gradual. The shit's so old. You know, foothills of a mountain become, you know, is the whole mountain. Stadium seating. Maybe a dinosaur. Only if you're in Florida. You're good out here. Wait, what the fuck is that? What is that? Bro, I think it's a dinosaur. Holy shit, see it? Holy shit. Oh, fuck, there it is again. It's an elk? Dude, fuck you. How dare you? You know what I mean? What is that? Oh, shit, yeah, we got a dinosaur on scene. Oh, shit. It's an Allosaurus. Oh, that's a good question, Gregory. I'm not sure. Oh. Let's see what Google says. Let me back out of my dinosaur research there. All right, Washington. Oh, there's definitely elk in Washington. Because when I was in Yelm, when I was working, they're trying to get me to go see elk. And they weren't there. Roosevelt elk in the west, Rocky Mountain elk in the east. Oh, moose. You gotta have moose, right? Washington is home to 5,000 Shiraz moose. There's more out by Spokane when I get up that way. It's not their rut yet, so they're not super aggressive. And all you gotta do, like the cows, the women moose, the cows, they go to the river. The bulls stay up by the ridgeline. During the rut, though, the bulls go wherever the cows are. Piece of house, not enough. Girl. I've never seen you drop a girl before. Girl. Oh, what time is it here? 8:15. The Pacific times. I think a block might be a little harsh there. That person's been following me for 2,600 days, Houdini. They give me $300 a week. You just blocked him. You son of a bitch. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Like, literally, the third day I was on TikTok, she started following me, giving me $300 a fucking week every week I've been out here. You know? Oh, my fuck. Yeah, how dare you? How dare you? I've never seen them here before. Pretty sure it's a burner account. But for the situation at hand, I think I'm mute. A mute's okay. I think a block might be a little too severe in case they are someone that enjoys watching my shit. So I took the block off and kept the mute. Look at me growing up before your very eyes. All right, mutant Houdini. Cheers. Was she saying Amtrak? I thought she was saying Greyhound. She was telling me Amtrak the whole time. Even worse. Take it Amtrak, honey. This motherfucker sneaking up on me. this creep. Not all men. But look at this one. You know what I mean? Oh my god, this creepy motherfucker sneaking up on me. Give him a wave. He's gonna call the police on me. Stalker ass train. More unit grain. I'm trying to get my tobacco out of my pocket. Alright, we're gonna shake the cam. There we go. It's like a giant cave entrance, right? Right? Fucking cool.